Route 66 Museum in Elk City, Oklahoma. Looks like a pretty neat place. Comes highly recommended on TripAdvisor. So we will go in and check it out. Can't get enough of this Route 66 stuff. Still getting our kicks. So here we are at the Route 66 National Museum. That's a pretty cool looking little teardrop. Want a picture in there, honey? Look at that seat. With the back of an old Biscayne cut out. Playing the Blob. Oh, that's a nice old Indian. Got a whole Popeye collection in here. Yeah. Wow. Quite a collection.
Sure is.
Even got a pinball machine, a light. Neat. We have seen so many nice Cushmans on this trip. Yeah. Airplanes. Another cool seat. Is that a 55 Cadillac? Old fire truck. Elk City. Fire station. So here we are crossing the bridge.
The bridge that we saw on 66, we were on 40, and I said there's something about restoring that bridge.
Yeah, it was kind of like a steel bridge like this.
Yeah, I think so.
So were these Kachina things? They were in that movie at that lady said they had a shop, Route 66. They had, it looked like that one out, that's out front.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is another part of the museum.
For 2,500 miles, Route 66 was the main street of America. It started at Grant Park in Chicago and ended on Santa Monica Boulevard in Los Angeles.
We've been to the end of it, haven't we, hon?
The Pacific Ocean. It was the most famous highway in America.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps in the entire world. It went through
What's that?
I like this one.
time zones. Through Springfield, St. Louis, Tulsa, Amarillo, Albuquerque, Flagstaff, and San Bernardino as travelers were looking for the promised land. I drove from St. Louis to California 2 years ago. Very interesting. 500 miles a day. 1,032 days.
Charles Kuralt had that famous traveling show, and when they opened up 40 interstate, he said you could go from coast to coast and not see anything now. I like that quote. And it's pretty much true. If you don't get off the road, you don't see hardly anything.
The Phillips 66 Oil Company is based in Bartlesville, a few miles north of Tulsa. The company had developed a powerful new gasoline.
It's funny how many of these places we have been to.
Pumped away on the manicured lawn. Today, the well.
Here we are right now. And we're headed over here. Then you start coming up this way. Missouri. There's an early bike with a motor on the front tire. Tucumcari tonight. People out on their honeymoon. A lot of Indian artifacts. Look at this Indian has his own coyote. The Will Rogers Motor Corp. I love all the old signs you see on Route 66. That's one of my favorite parts, especially the old neons. Look at those cactus.
Yeah. Burma shade. So did they, I'm assuming, because I've seen this in a lot of places, they had these as roadside
Advertisements.
signs for Burma shade.
Here it is, the Jackrabbit Trading Post. If you haven't stopped here yet, you have.
An old motor court set up. It says water cooled rooms.
Olympic ski break. That's cool.
Henry Fonda was in, was it Grapes of Wrath? A water bag. I don't know if that was to put cool water in, keep your radiator cooler. So it's kind of cool the way they have this thing set up. Like old businesses, paintings just inside the windows. So they call it, you can go window shopping. It's like the back courtyard at the museum. An old boarding house. The city news. The Tisdall Hospital. That United store looks pretty old, doesn't it? Looks like something out of like the 50s or 60s. You got the old doctor's office set up in here.
That's pretty cool.
Looks like more than a doctor's office.
Yeah, it looks like
This looks like the hospital.
surgery. Well, the doctor did it all, I think.
I guess so. At one point. The Mercantile. That was a good ring. Oh, these guys are going to show up for school.
Wow.
The old school building. Nice little chapel. Pretty plain. Nice stained glass window though.
We salvaged this organ from.
So these were the original owners. Nice big old rooms. Oh yeah. See a lot of stuff about Will Rogers. He was from Oklahoma, right?
Probably, that makes sense.
Have to look into that.
Probably spoke of his Cherokee Indian heritage. He was killed in a plane crash in Alaska.
Yeah. Wow, quite the displays in here. Look at all the old photography equipment. Old political stuff. Toys. Neat. Look at that painting. And they used to do pretty impressive pictures like that, huh?
Yeah.
Big panoramics. Some neat stuff in here. Old Navajo clothing. Colorful. Some of the things they used to sell in the gift shops.
Interesting painting.
Tin toys. Surprised this isn't in the Popeye part of the museum. Wow, this museum's huge. old photos. Look at this. World's largest rodeo. Huh. So Elk City, they had the biggest rodeo. And this part's all military stuff. Wow. The greatest generation. I'm sorry I'm just rushing through, but there's so much stuff in this museum. Like another one of those that was in the other museum.
Oh, yeah.
Switchboard operator. He used to have a refrigerator just like that.
Clinton Sherman Air Force Base.
This lady's getting her hair curled up. Permanent wave machine, they call that.
It wasn't permanent. Yep.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thank you for the info.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Happy trails.
I love the luggage.
There's some cool stuff. Look at the hardware on these.
Yeah. End up staying here.
I'd like to get a little further.
Further?
Yeah. Jiggs Butler.
Wow.
Gunsmoke. There's Roy Rogers.
And the barrel.
That Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty was looking pretty good there.
All right, we got one more.
Forrest Tucker from F Troop. Boy, they got all the all the big name Western acts at the
Farm and Ranch Museum.
Marilyn Monroe. Wow. That's a big time rodeo. Clint Walker. There's Andy Griffith. Jack Lord. There's Haas. Little Joe. Wow. Movies and TV. A tribute to the rodeo clown, Hoyt Hefner. Neat. Big time rodeo. So we're running out of time here at this museum because there's so much stuff. Look at all the different kinds of windmills. So this is one of the last buildings that we hadn't been in yet. Look at this whole part's all about telephones. Telephone museum. Oh, they got a fire going in here. Oh, it's a still. Look at this stuff. That's how big a windmill is when you can see it up close.
It's funny.
All toy sewing machines.
The collections are the same. The sad irons, they have miniature miniature sat irons at the other museum we went to.
Huh. A thresher. It's a big piece of equipment.
Look at that stove.
Yeah,
How pretty
beautiful.
that is.
The fireplace is neat.
Yeah.
Western Art Gallery. This is a big museum, folks. You want to give yourself at least a couple hours. Some old equipment in here. The little giant paper press. Look at the collection of tractor seats. More barbed wire. I've seen more barbed wire today than any other day of my life, I can safely say. Look at that. All cotton. You might not think so, but they grow quite a bit of cotton around here. More barbed wire. Nice old international truck. Wilfred Fales used to say the poor man's pickup. Could buy them a little cheaper. A lot of farmers had them. They were already familiar with international tractors. There's a big old windmill laying down. Look at this guy. Old Cookie. Cook up for the cowboys out on the range. Then you got a whole collection of hand pumps, power pumps. That's a beautiful old Chevy truck. Old flatbed, heavy duty. Old washing machine. The old buckboard. Studebaker. So a lot of your early wagon makers turned into car makers. Patterns for wagon wheels. Nice old flag. And over here you got garage stuff. Yeah. Hog oilers. Have you oiled your hog
Oil
today?
was put in these. The hogs would rub against it, and the oil would help keep off flies and ticks. I have never heard of such
Never seen a hog
Did you
oiler.
show the YouTube world what a hog oiler is?
These are hog oilers.
Yeah. Well, that's a hog, but those are hog oilers.
Hog oilers.
So the pig would rub up against it and
Keep the flies off. God bless the USA.
Hungry.
Look at Honey. Here's a traveler's water bag. It's got the rodeo on it.
Yep.
Keeps drinking water cool. Don't touch me. I'm not that kind of truck. So if you like history and you like antiques, this is your place. Some of the neatest stuff you'll ever see is all together. This big museum. Admission price, $5. And you could pretty much spend a day here if you wanted to. There's cotton. Elk brand cottonseed. Wonder if there's an Elks Lodge in Elk City. Neat old barn. There's Christina trying a new game. Oh, score! Beginner's luck. Good job, hon.
All right.
Look at this stuff. Somebody was good at welding. Can you imagine that? A whole lot of horseshoes Then they did a Christmas tree over here. Probably the same welder. For this thing. You did it again? She's good. Look at this. It looks like a gate. So they took all this metal stuff and they made it wrenches, gears, parts for farm equipment, hammers. Look at this. That's pretty ingenious. Even old pedals. Couple started with parts off farm equipment. Started with wheels. Oh, she's hooked now. Ooh, she almost had it. There! You better quit while you're ahead.
So if you're enjoying the videos, folks, please like, share, but most importantly, subscribe. You'd be amazed what you'll see if you get off the couch. Have a great day.